Okay, howdy gamers. So at this point I think there's like 11 days left in the season, so I'm definitely going to be trying to play more if it makes sense to. I spent some time trying to just like play more in general over the last week, and it seemed to have had pretty mixed results. I think one of the main issues is there have been times when I was just like tired enough that I probably just shouldn't have been playing ranked at the very least, and I played anyways and then played poorly as a result. But we'll see. I do think, I don't know, I might be experimenting less, I guess, since I'm mostly just trying to climb right now, since there's like so little time left in the season. I really wish the season had, you know, the extra 2 months it originally did, but a lot of other people I think prefer the shorter season just because they don't feel motivated otherwise. But yeah, also I think that like more recently my learning objectives have kind of gone by the wayside a little bit. Like I have been trying to farm more, but I've also been still pretty focused on trying to get frag rack, and so this is, I guess, still something I'm focusing on somewhat, but like when I can do it, as long as it doesn't as long as it's not at the cost of trying to get frag rack, is sort of what I've been trying to go for. Just like probably still kind of how it should be by design, since that's like an actual win condition for me, is like getting frag and some other stuff. But anyways, gonna look over notes from last time. Oh yeah, I had a lot of SP issues this game, which I wasn't super expecting. Yeah, this game I ended up kind of under farmed, it felt like, because I ended up in a lot of zones that were already farmed, so maybe try to avoid those, or I could try to avoid those more potentially. Oh yeah, this game I ended up finishing my build like really quickly. I think I ended up killing someone who was like in part of a tree fight or something like that, and then like almost killing an Aya afterwards. My build was mostly done at that point. I got online super fast, so that was kind of cool. And then the Aya chased me for eternity, and I ended up getting the tree later anyways because she didn't double back to it because she spent so much time being weird. And I almost died hiding in a bush because she like walked right past it without checking it, I think. But yeah, so with that in mind, gonna get into the warm-up.
Who, me? Okay then.
Yeah, this takes a lot longer to do now though, at least for versus AI stuff. I'm still a little tempted to like try out this build in particular. Like at some point. Yeah, I'll just try it now. See when I end up finishing it.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated. Arrow punctures can be tough to deal with. Don't yank out the arrow. Try harder. Didn't you think this was possible? What's inside?
I think it's still faster to walk at this point.
I'll try harder. go in there and rest, right? I'll try harder. The person on the other side will get surprised. They'd still be alive if they received proper care. I'll try harder. They'll be really surprised. What's inside? I'll just open this up. I can sit here until a patient shows up. I'm sorry. That must have hurt. Okay, perfect.
A new area has been restricted.
Not too bad with my hands. I am a surgeon after all. They'll be really surprised. I should probably grab some drinking water from here.
Okay, more leather in hospital than other places.
Which way to the OR? These
Grab
leave a
this.
bruise. I am a surgeon after all. Okay, perfect. I'm sorry. That must have hurt. Is this someone's property? Okay, perfect.
Oh, that's actually like not too bad.
Just open this up. This might sting a bit. All right, this came out well. Whoa, I can see so far. Checkup time. I'll just
Oh wait, I can
open
make
this
a
up.
first aid kit with this? Oh, nice.
I am a surgeon after all. I can sit here until a patient shows up. I'll just open this up.
I should have been paying attention to meteorites.
A
Simple.
new area has been restricted.
Yeah, so let's see if I. Okay.
I wasn't feeling well.
Okay, I think I will look up the consumable routes stuff for that. The school archery range. Fast food is kind of just fried chicken or hamburger stuff. Could Scrambled or boiled eggs wouldn't actually be bad if I can get a lighter in school. And then like eggs and archery range. Yeah, I think hard-boiled eggs are probably looking the best because I could also get some SP from that. And then my adding hotel could get choco ice cream, which isn't terrible either. Okay. Okay. So there's supposed to be ER seal stuff tonight, but there's a good chance I end up just not watching it in favor of just playing more ranked. Just because I guess it kind of depends on how I'm feeling at that point, like if I'm feeling tired or not. There's not a ton of time.
Who, me? Okay then.
Oh gosh, there's 2 other Cathys in the game. I don't really want to try the school route because it looks like it's more contested. Hmm. The route itself might be less contested overall, though. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If there's 3 Cathys in the zone to start out with, though, it's gonna be a bad time.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
Should I start a fire? Is this correct? Amputations, compressions, wounds. This is the stuff I worry about. I'll try harder. I am a surgeon after all. I'm definitely not losing. Is this correct? What's inside? Didn't you think this was possible? Is this correct? What's inside? All right, this came out well. Amputations, compressions, wounds. This is the stuff I worry about. All right, this came out well. What's inside? Okay, perfect. This is some high-tech stuff. Don't run barefoot.
A subject has been terminated.
Oh, I can see so far. This might sting a bit. We're all What's inside?
A new area has been restricted.
Whoa, my feet are buried. I'm here. Might as well go for a stroll. I tell my patients to rest when they're exhausted. Shouldn't I follow my own advice?
That was a good deal.
Whoa, I can see so far. This might sting a bit. The doctor's here.
chances.
Subject has been terminated.
Oh my gosh, this guy didn't even have his
He did
weapon done.
something wrong.
Wait, unless it was this other guy. Oh yeah, dude, he didn't even have his weapon done. Wow. That's something. I guess I didn't have a whole lot done, but like way more than him. Maybe I just like spent too much time making food. I don't know. I could have at least eaten or gotten rid of one of those to speed things up a lot. I probably also should have just started eating food while I was farming. See, he's level 8. He's got like 4 mastery. Oh, you know, actually he had his weapon done. Okay, it makes way more sense for him to have attacked me, but... I guess he was just more built. Okay. No, wait, this is... Now, I guess... I just can't be here? Yeah, so that tree's already taken. That showy cheek, I don't want a piece of me. Maybe I should just gone to archery range to farm stuff. It's like I knew other people were coming here. Oh wait, no, I was looking at this other Kathy's items instead of my own. Yeah, I guess he was just way more built than me. He actually had a headpiece and kind of had chest. Okay. I'm also kind of tempted to try the thorn thing just because it feels like more damage. At least when like hunting stuff. It is a lot more attack power. Man, I'm also really tempted to just switch characters too. It also like doesn't feel great to play Kathy right now. Like I don't know. It's like if I get like frag rack and some other stuff, I kind of just run at people. But like when I don't, which is a lot of the game, it kind of just feels like this, where it's like, here's a character with more mobility and utility than me, and I'm just going to die because I can't get away, and they can kind of just chase me if they want, whenever they want. And there's not a ton I can do about it. Like, in that case, I could have maybe tried the ult over a wall or something. But like, I was dying very quickly, so I didn't feel like I had time to do that.
Oh, me? Okay then.
Oh, there's a lot of people starting in archery range. What does this one do? Like this. Well, at least this time I'm not going to be contested.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
Is this someone's property? Should I start a fire? I'm not too bad with my hands. Amputations, compressions, wounds. This is the stuff I worry about. I'll just open this up.
A subject has been terminated.
What is going on in this game?
All right, this came out well. I'm definitely not losing. Is this someone's property? Didn't you think this was possible? I wouldn't want to scrape my legs on anything. This might sting a bit. I'm definitely not losing.
A subject has been terminated.
All right, this came out well. The person on the other side will get surprised. Are there pieces of glass in the sand? Is this correct?
been restricted.
Didn't you think this was possible? Okay, perfect. These could leave a bruise. I am a surgeon after all.
Okay.
This might sting a bit. Treat your wounds. More wounds. I'm sorry. That must have hurt. Are there pieces of glass in this place? These beds will work as makeshift stretchers. Alright, this came out well.
So meteorite will be in
I'm
factory.
definitely not losing. Whoa, I can see so far. Is this
A subject has been terminated.
This is some high-tech stuff. I might get tetanus if I step on a nail. Whoa, I can see so far.
A subject has been terminated.
Checkup time.
A subject has been terminated.
I might get tetanus if I step on a nail.
A subject has been terminated.
Okay, so there's no one in forest. There's a hedging in the way though. Probably killed the bat here.
The woods
Okay,
are
they got
actually
it.
pretty dangerous. Snakes, insects, ticks. No thanks.
There is kind of farmed out.
Time.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. A subject has been terminated. 10 survivors remain.
Doctors try to hold on to the patients that God wants for himself. Sorry, that must have hurt.
Okay, I think I'm gonna dip into dock for a little bit and use timer later on to
All of my patients are out there waiting for me.
get the cemetery tree of life.
A subject has been terminated.
Should I start a fire? Faith might be more important than you think. We're all animals. I can see everything. They'd still be alive if they received proper care. Whoa, I can see so far. We're all animals.
A new area has been restricted.
I think I might set a timer here.
I better hurry. I'm definitely not losing.
A subject has been terminated.
Incredible! Who shall I test it on? I'll just open this up. Whoa, I can see so far! Is this someone's property? I could use a new bone saw. This might sting a bit. Oh no, you're bleeding. We're all animals. Treat your wounds with more wounds. Wash your hands often. Sorry, I'll borrow this for a minute. How sad. They didn't find a doctor in time. Check-up time! I'm sorry. That must have hurt. Nobody on the street makes me feel like the owner.
A new area has been restricted. A subject has been terminated.
I'm sorry. That must have hurt.
I spent too much time there.
I only needed a little more.
You know, I maybe shouldn't have used ult on the Hyunwoo. Well, okay. Yeah, the curry stuff was nice to have, just so I didn't have to squat a lot. Oh, that might have been the Barbara from before then, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Okay. Making sure to farm along the way. And then that Hedgen ended up getting tree because I wasn't there in time. I think that's fine because I got the other thing. Definitely would have been good to have more cameras overall. You would have been good to look a little bit more for a dagger, but I was a bit worried about being here in time. Oh yeah, and when this Rio arrives, I'm just like really worried that like either she knows and she's gonna try and stop me from coming out, or you know, something similar. And there's also Yuki there. I end up making the call to just burn everything to get through there, and there's pings here. I think this isn't a terrible hiding spot because I don't think people are gonna expect me to be here. But like, I'm pretty sure if I come out either one of these places, I'm probably just dead because she probably checks that. Oh, I guess she didn't get rid of the camera, so she might not have checked the bush, but she might have heard me. I'm not sure which parts of this are like CCTV for the console. That would be, actually I can go back and look before I place the thing. So I guess I would at least be able to come out of one of these spots without getting on console vision, but like, oops. But like I wouldn't be able to make frag there because, you know, vision and stuff. Okay. So now I'm just trying to farm and get SP stuff. And then I'm realizing Wick is coming up soon in a moment, and I decided to walk over there. I want to see if I could have saved my ult for getting away. Like, you know, to see if I really needed it to kill the hedge-in. I think I got really flustered because like the... Wait, what did I even press to open that up? Was it V or something? I'm not sure why the mastery thing came up unless I like misclicked mega bad. Yeah, I probably just misclicked mega bad or something. I'm not sure why I would hit V though. Anyways, I got like pretty flustered by that happening. I could have queued her at some point. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of just dead because Barbara can just run at me. Maybe I should have waited just a little bit longer. Although I didn't really have long range camera vision, so wasn't really an option. I don't even use my Q to get on top of her. I use my ult to get on top of her. Oh. I'm gonna say I probably could have gotten away because I could have taken all this and then gone over this wall. I guess I would have needed to like go to alley ultimately, which isn't great because I want to get a feather for stuff. But actually, the other thing is I take a really long time to start leaving. I'm not sure if that's just like me realizing where she is. I think some of it was me like trying to just get as much stuff as I could. I could have also had my hand or my mouse like over here instead of wherever it was. Oh, it was over here. Like ready to grab this stuff quicker. Yeah, I kind of just get run down by her. Wait, that last one hit? Oh, I got killed by a sentry shot. I wonder... So I saw like Everite juke some of these W's, but like I'm not Maybe in this case it would be okay, but I feel like I'd just end up getting blasted by the sentry gun. Yeah, the real unintuitive thing though is like right here, plus 2 LP. 7th place, killing the 8th place person, and I get 2 LP for that. And it's like kind of weird because like they were saying they wanted to get rid of like the importance of like early kills and stuff. And this is like minus 12 for just you didn't build your build fast enough. I don't know, it just seems weird. Maybe the like LP system is supposed to be balanced around like you have some pop-off games, you have some not so pop-off games. I don't know. If that's the case, then they're like inherently favoring snowballing. Like if that's the only way to get a lot of LP. Because like the only way to get more than just plus 2 is to just try and do, I don't know, just get out of control basically. Oh, it just seems kind of weird. Oh, yes. Killed animal. Okay. Yeah, that might be kind of how I need to end up playing this though, is just like trying to get frag for without conflict if I can, and then otherwise just like third partying Wick. Something I could have done better that game, actually now that I think about it, is I could have prepped the opera mask while I was in cemetery, because I think both circlets and the feather can be found in cemetery. I could have used some of the time that seemed a little bit dead. Yeah, like hairband and feather can both be found in cemetery. So I could have maybe tried prepping this. Yeah, the real thing though is getting flustered. I think I should also maybe just like lock the camera whenever I get into fights. Because like stuff, kind of weird stuff happens with my camera, I feel like a lot of the time. I should maybe just default to playing with locked camera and then only unlock it when I need to like look across the map. Or like have a specific reason to do that. The default key is Y, which is kind of awkward though. T might be a better key for that.
Okay then.
Oh, it is also kind of weird to loot now with locked camera for me anyways. I really just wish you could find keys to multiple things. That would be nice. Oh, I just saw that like factory is starting with a lot of people. And it's not going to be fun for my second zone.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
Should I start a fire?
Well is here.
Is this correct? Amputations, compressions, wounds. This is the stuff I worry about. Is this correct? What's inside? I am a surgeon after all. I'm definitely not losing. I'm not too bad with my hands. The doctor's here. I'm definitely not losing. Is this someone's property? I might get tetanus if I step on a nail. This is some high-tech stuff.
I'm gonna actually need stuff from a
My feet are
hotel.
buried. Is this correct? Whoa, I can see so far. What's inside? Checkup time. I'm not a veterinarian. Is this correct? What's inside? Didn't you think this was possible? Are there pieces of glass in the sand? Is this someone's property?
A new area has been restricted.
Like a tree scuffle.
These beds will work as makeshift stretchers. This might sting a bit. Didn't you think this was possible? Okay, perfect. These beds will work as makeshift stretchers. Is this someone's property?
Wait, that's gonna be an
I can see
alley.
everything.
A subject has been terminated.
This might sting a bit. All right, this came out well. They'll be really surprised.
I don't have time to walk there.
What's inside?
A subject has been terminated.
I think I'm just gonna teleport to Forest,
High-tech stuff.
see what happens.
Might just grab some shade under the tree. I'm not a veterinarian. Whoa, I can see so far. What's inside?
Oh, there's a Rio here.
A new area has been restricted.
Might just grab some shade under the
A
tree.
Jackie heading over here.
A subject has been terminated.
I'm just gonna leave.
Faith might be more important than you think. borrow this for a minute. I can see everything.
A subject has been terminated.
Faith might be more important than you think. I hope you weren't lonely on the way out.
A subject has been terminated.
I can see everything. This might sting a bit. Oh no, you're bleeding! Oh no, you're bleeding! I'll just open this up.
A higher level, she has a kill. He probably outstat checks me.
What's inside?
A subject has been terminated.
They'd still
She's
be alive
leaving?
if they received proper care. Check-up time! Treat your wounds with more wounds.
My Magnus probably beats me.
A new area has been restricted.
They'd still be alive if they received proper care.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. 10 survivors remain. A subject has been terminated.
This might sting a bit. I hope you weren't lonely on the way
I'll
out.
just go for Wick.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors.
I could use a new bone saw. I can sit here until a patient shows up. This might sting a bit. Oh no, you're bleeding! You're all Oh no, you're bleeding! Wash your hands often. I could use a new bone saw. I'll just open this up. Whoa, I can see so far.
A subject has been terminated.
I didn't find a doctor in time. Sorry, I'll borrow this for a minute.
I need to get rid of some of this stuff.
I'll just open this up.
A subject has been terminated.
Where'd everybody go? There's not even any patients?
Oh, no one's even taking Wick right now.
A new area has been restricted.
I should probably grab some drinking water from here. This might sting a bit. The doctor's here. Wash your hands often. Checkup time! Fix your wounds with more wounds. I'm not a veterinarian. They'll be really surprised. Should I start a fire? You can't find anything nicer than this. This might sting a bit. The doctor's here.
What is that Hyunwoo doing? Head in mastery, head in levels as well. But not for long.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. 5 survivors remain.
Treat your wounds with more wounds.
A new area has been restricted.
Alright, this came out well. Whoa, the water is clear. I can sit here until a patient shows up.
Where are you?
No, you're bleeding.
A subject has been terminated.
15 mastery, 3 kills. I don't think I actually win that.
How sad. They didn't find a doctor in time. This might sting a bit. Where'd everybody go? There's not even any patients?
Oh my gosh.
3 survivors remain.
Right.
Ah.
Timing was wrong.
It's gonna be like 7. That's what I'm calling 7. 12. Okay, better than I expected. I guess I should have just read it out to the end. There's like not actually any much reason for me to try and interact with people. Probably should have also not tried to fight Hyunwoo next to a wall, especially because I didn't realize it was an amp Hyunwoo. So that was also partly my bad, and I had plenty of time to figure that out too. But it's still frustrating, for sure. Yeah, my food game after the first part of the game though is like not ideal for sure. Maybe gotta try making some baked potatoes that at least have been like higher volume. Oh, actually I just had fried oil at this point because I didn't get any extra lighters. And I think here I decided like, oh wait, no, I decided to give the first thing because that's going to be taken, and then I teleport to forest and just give that because someone came to contest. And I give the next tree as well. Maybe I just like shouldn't fight Hyunwoo for now. I'm not saying that because I'm not saying that because I think he's unbeatable. I'm saying that because I think I play right into his hands too much and I'm on squishy character, so I can probably die no matter what. Like no matter how I'm doing, basically. It was? Okay, yeah. Good to prep stuff ahead of time. Like for free for some reason. Was ready to speak. Actually I wasn't quite ready. I'm kind of wondering if I could have fight this person otherwise. Although actually no, I think what happened later on was them not actually trying to fight me, them doing the thing where they like run away. That like I've done before. Like I kind of kill myself on people just because I refuse to try to deal damage to them. Yeah, I'm farming some more. At this point I'm actually taking pretty substantial damage from people. I'm also kind of wondering if like one way to do this Kathy thing would be just like basically build full tank and then just use frag and opera mask as damage items later on. But yeah, here I think I have full vision of all the entrances, so it should be pretty safe for me to be doing this. Even though I'm like probably gonna die if I were to try and do it in like one shot. And I know Scaz doesn't like it, but I just ate the med kit because I was like, I need health in case someone shows up. And like a lot of it. So I make my items, so that's great. I guess I did lose a good chunk of HP when I lost Moto Helm. I feel like a much tankier thing like Battle Suit or like EOD Suit might actually be a good transition at this point, just because I have so much damage from other stuff, and my biggest problem is just dying. Okay, actually that E did like no damage. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a high damage thing. And this person is building amp too. Maybe this matchup is more winnable than I thought. It could also just be that I have frag though. Frag is very strong. I'm ahead in mastery. Or even on levels. Looks like HP wise we're glitched out. It kind of looks like HP wise we were pretty similar. Although he never does the spin on me. I don't think... Did I actually get my dagger skill off? I don't know it did. But it's hard to tell when people are running away. Oh, I think I probably got it off. And Wick buff also just helps a lot. Like, that's actually what's doing most of the damage here. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just lose the Jackie matchup here if I try to fight. Like item wise, they've got two-handed. They have a lot more attack speed than me. I think that item has lifesteal. I have lifesteal, but I think they just out damage me. At least that's been my experience so far, even when I'm like way farther ahead. Although I do have healing reduction and they don't, so maybe it would have worked out, but yeah, I think here I'm like too satisfied with seeing his mastery, and I don't actually see his build. I don't think I ever actually check his build either, or as well. Yeah, I maybe could have seen it up here at one point. I was also doing this without ult up. Which... Yeah, going into this, yeah, our farm's pretty similar as well. 1 kill, 1 kill. Yeah, I think I'm just like not respecting the amount of damage this can put out. I only have 99 defense, which is like half damage from stuff. They also have some stuff that ignores that. I don't know what this does, but this is also like all percent amp. He has like 500 less HP than me, but it doesn't matter. Oh, actually, he also placed down a trap too. Man, this guy had hella traps. Actually, a big part of that damage might have been the trap. I feel like maybe there's a chance I get away if I didn't take that trap damage, but probably not, because he was like locked in an animation there. Yeah, I don't know. I played that pretty badly. Okay. Alright, I didn't actually double check to see if I was ready to actually third party Wick on spawn. I wouldn't have been on spawn, but I think I would have been ready to get there before someone could have finished it, unless they were like mega ahead. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like the Jackie teleported away. See, I should also figure out what I want to do with the force core. Like, if I didn't have frag rack, it obviously goes towards frag rack. But I'm not really sure what to do with it otherwise. I don't really want to replace sheath because it's like a big source of HP for me right now. It's actually going to be my only HP item after I get Opera Mask. And I'm already squishy enough to get one shot. This might not be bad. These of Hermes might not be bad. It's like move speed, it's tenacity, which actually the tenacity could have made the difference in that Hyunwoo fight. Even though I was objectively just being dumb. Emerald Tablet is a direct upgrade for my accessory, but I don't like it a ton. This would be good if it had HP, I think. Is there not a force core chest piece? Probably just Hermes then. Hermes boots. I don't know if it was buildable at that point in the game. Oh yeah, and here I was dumping stuff in case I needed to like run in, grab stuff, and go. I feel like I could have maybe also dumped the steak as well, or just I only have 2 cameras at this point. I don't really want to place the camera if I don't have to. Okay, so at this point, So I wouldn't have a one-stop shop for archery thing. I could still get the shoes from Uptown. Alley's the other place, so that's closed. Maybe I should just be looking to kill people that aren't like burst characters so much. So at this point, it'd be like Alex and I guess probably the Magnus as far as people to try and kill. Cause like the Jackie just out DPS's me, or at least has in the past. Fiora's also burst pretty hard and I'm squishy. We'll see where else can I get iron balls? Okay, so actually between Forest and Uptown, I'd be able to build Hermes boots. And 15% attack speed, 0.3 move speed. Yeah, they're just statted way better. Basically just a direct upgrade. No attack speed, but like, and no healing reduction. But I'd have healing reduction from rockers, and the extra defense and move speed and tenacity would be pretty good. Wait, did I even have an extra 4 score? Wait, no, I didn't actually have an extra 4 score, did I? I didn't have frag before I got Wick. Oh yeah, never mind. Oops. Although I think the Moonstone thing would have been an upgrade compared to this, because I think it's like more attack power and more lifesteal and vision range, and I don't care too much about the crit chance. Okay. I guess the other thing too is this guy's like really slippery. He's like pretty annoying to try and chase. Might be good just to take this Avenue console, because I'm pretty sure he didn't have it. Although at the same time, he could probably just kill me while I'm taking it. So I'd have to at least like take it from this side, I think, so I could see him coming. Also, I kind of thought I was on the other side of him. And not that he couldn't just throw me into this wall instead. Maybe I should have just auto-attacked them more too. I don't know. Like, I don't know how much damage he actually has after that combo is done. And I would have at least had some lifesteal. Whatever. I think with that, this block is going to be done. It's like definitely raised more questions about how the LP system is supposed to work in this game. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.